never done before. So this is something different that we're going to do today. It's called our All-Star PBIS Assembly, and it is to celebrate the end of the year and all of our PBIS assemblies together. So I want to welcome our audience today, our guests, our family and friends for joining us today for our very special assembly. We're excited you are here. So, because we have such a big group of students here in the building, we split our assemblies into two groups. We do one at around 10 o'clock in the morning, and then we do another one at 11 a.m. This one this morning is even more special than the one that we're going to have at 11, because we have some extra special guests here to recognize. So before we get into our PBIS All-Stars, we're going to recognize three very special people that have helped a lot of our students here at Jefferson this school year, and we're going to recognize our volunteer readers. So I would like to welcome up two students to help me present some special gifts to one of our volunteer readers. If I could have Jamari Stewart and Gabrielle Butler come up for a moment. If I could have Ms. Elseth come up to the front. We are so grateful for the wonderful contributions of Ms. Elseth, one of our dedicated Jefferson volunteer readers. Her warm presence and expressive storytelling make reading an exciting adventure for our students. She helps build not only literacy skills, but a lifelong love of reading. When asked, the students who work with her each week said, "I like going because I get a lot of reading done with her. I like the discussions about the books, and she gives good reading tips." Thank you, Ms. Elseth, for the joy and inspiration you bring to our school. All right, if I could have the following students come up and help me with another presentation. Vinay Palmer, Riley Jennings, Hamas, Ezrael Nunez, and Bayan Mugali. Ms. Sheik, if you could come on up. Today we celebrate Ms. Sheik, a valued Jefferson volunteer reader who brings enthusiasm and a love for stories to our school. Her visits are a highlight for our students who eagerly listen and learn with every page she turns. Ms. Sheik's dedication makes a lasting impact on young minds. When asked, the students who work with her each week said, "She brings us interesting books. I love how she helps us learn how to read. She's great." Thank you, Ms. Sheik, for visiting our school each week and sharing your passion for reading with us. If I could please have the following students join me up front: Nereus Pope, Joseph Kupiak, Imran Mekik, Christiana McBee, Izzy Bellini, Milani Frazier, Jalen Arpey, Jalen Burnside, J.L. Hernandez, and Malachi Joseph. Ms. Balutis, if you could come join us up at the front. Today we'd like to recognize a very special person in our school community, Ms. Balutis. As a Jefferson volunteer reader, she brings stories to life for our students, sparking their imaginations and helping them fall in love with books. Her kindness, consistency, and joyful spirit make her a treasured part of our classrooms. When asked, the students who work with her each week said, "She helps me and she is nice. I really like reading with her." Thank you, Ms. Balutis, not only for being a volunteer reader here at Jefferson, but for being the organizer of the volunteer readers for the City School District. So Ms. Elsa, Ms. Sheik, and Ms. Balutis come to our school each week and they read with our students in our kindergarten through third grade classes. They are true volunteers. Our students look forward to having them here. Our teachers value their dedication to coming and working with our students every day. And I hope that we get to see you next June at our next PBIS All-Star, because you guys are definitely all-stars in our eyes. So thank you very much. So now to talk a little bit about the PBIS All-Stars of Jefferson Elementary. Throughout the 24-25 school year, we've learned about and celebrated 9 character traits: self-discipline, teamwork, bravery, kindness, perseverance, friendship, integrity, honesty, and loyalty. These character traits are key to being successful students in school and adults. We teach you about these traits at school because we know that they are important to understand, value, and practice. Today we are here to celebrate students that have shown these character traits every day this entire school year. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes and poor decisions from time to time, but it's key that we learn from those mistakes and make better choices the next time. Our Jefferson All-Stars do that. They're self-disciplined and they use teamwork. They're brave, they're honest, they're loyal, and they're kind. They persevere and they have integrity. They are good friends. These students are respectful, responsible, and safe. Today we are here to acknowledge the importance of these traits and celebrate our students who practice and model them every day. The students receiving Jefferson All-Star Awards are role models. They're role models for their classmates, they're role models for older students, and for younger students. And they're even role models to me and other adults. They do what's right because they know what's right. Without further ado, let's call them up here and give them a special award, the 2025 Jefferson All-Star Award. We are going to do this, teachers, just by teacher. We're not going to do it grade by grade. We're going to do it teacher by teacher so that our All-Star gets to stand up here and be recognized. We have special trophies. They're really cool trophies. And we have some swag bags. So each student will receive a Jefferson Elementary All-Star Student 2025 trophy and a special personalized swag bag. We are going to begin with Ms. Adamo. Ms. Adamo, if you could come on up.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to tell you about my All-Star before I call that person up. I want you to know that I can always count on this person to make responsible choices throughout the school day. And they take care of their belongings as well as my classroom belongings, which I really appreciate. This person is respectful to their teacher and their classmates, they're kind, and they use effective words to express how they feel. They act in a safe way while they're in the hallway, in the classroom, cafeteria, and even on the bus. I'm very proud to award this person with the honor of All-Star. Our class All-Star is Miriam Omar.
Ms. Sepio. Let's say good morning to Ms. Sepio.
Good morning. Well, I'm just going to start off by saying my All-Star Student of the Month because it was really hard for me to pick. I have an amazing class and it was really, really difficult, but I chose Nereus Pope. Nereus Pope is our All-Star Student of the Week. I always read this poem because one of my really close friends wrote this, so I use this all the time.
Nereus is our all-star student of the year. He is patient and kind, helping others in a bind, always there for a friend in need, and showing others how to take the lead, demonstrating all the life skills in every way, using them each and every day. Whether it's in math or art, he always does his part. So let's give Nereus a cheer, because when he's around, our friend is here.
Ms. Strife, let's say good morning to Ms. Strife. Okay, good morning everyone. I chose Bashir Abdurrahim as our All-Star Student of the Month. I chose to honor Bashir because he is a wonderful role model for the rest of the class. He's always prepared with the materials that he needs for each subject before I have even given directions to the class to get any materials out and ready for the day. Bashir is always responsible, he completes his work on time, he follows all classroom and school rules, and he never needs a reminder to make the right choice. He's respectful, he makes good choices effortlessly, always raising his hand when he needs something or to ask or answer a question. Bashir is trustworthy, his classmates can rely on him when they need assistance with classwork or a friend to talk to. Congratulations, Bashir. It's been a pleasure and a joy to have you in my class this year. All right, Ms. Belmont, come on up. Let's say good morning to Ms. Belmont.
So our all-star student is Justin Hatu. There are a million things I could say about Justin, and I can go on and on. Justin is an outstanding student. He is always doing what he should be. I never had to tell Justin to get to work or shh, be quiet, you're too loud. I like to tease him and tell him to stop jumping on the desks because he's always so well behaved. For the first part of the year, I couldn't even hear what he was saying because he was so quiet. Justin deserves the All-Star Award because he truly is the ideal student, is the perfect example of always, in every situation, displaying all the PBIS characteristics. We are so proud of him and we are honored to have him in our class this year.
All right, let's say good morning to Ms. Kaylees.
Good morning, everyone. Our grade 2 all-star student is Riley Jennings. Congratulations, Riley. Riley demonstrates well-roundedness and high achievement in all her subject areas and also shows positive character traits. Riley consistently meets classroom expectations. She is a joy to have in class, adheres to class school rules, embodies all of our PBS character traits, and serves as a role model with high standards for all our school community. Congratulations, All-Star Riley.
Let's say good morning to Ms. Brown.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hello. I would like to introduce you all to my student all-star, Mr. Jackson Hughes. Jackson has been chosen as the student all-star simply because, well, he is a student all-star. Jackson works hard, he studies, he's humble, he's always learning. He has shown great understanding of third grade, and well, he's surpassed many areas. He's a great mind, he's an amazing person. I do not want to let him go, I'm sorry, he needs to stay in third grade forever, but I will let him move on. So congratulations, Jackson. Thank you, Mom and Dad, thank you for letting me have him.
We can say good morning to Ms. Griffin.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so very happy to announce our All-Star Student of the Year, Mikhailo Kiliana. I chose Mikhailo as our class All-Star for many reasons. He has shown great effort, responsibility, and kindness throughout the whole school year. He is respectful to his classmates, teachers, and the whole school staff. This year, whenever I asked my class to help me vote for a Student of the Month for any of the PBIS traits, Mikhailo's name was chosen several times by several students. His classmates look up to him and respect him, which is so wonderful. He definitely stands out as one who goes above and beyond to be respectful, responsible, and safe. He is a terrific person and student. We are so lucky to have him here at Jefferson. Congratulations, Mikhailo.
All right, let's say good morning to Ms. Meese.
Good morning. We are so proud to recognize Avery Hughes as Avery is a respectful, responsible, and safe student. She demonstrates many of the character traits we have discovered throughout the year. She is loyal and kind to her friends, classmates, and adults. She supports all of her classmates and is a great team player. Avery works hard even when her work is challenging. Avery shows bravery and perseverance when it comes to facing a challenge, whether it's learning a new concept in school or learning how to get around on crutches. We have been so lucky to have Avery in our class this year. Congratulations, Avery.
Mr. Edick. Let's say good morning to Mr. Edick.
Good morning, everyone. So, it is my absolute pleasure to recognize the student who has truly earned his moment in the spotlight. Our All-Star Award goes to Matteo Amici. Come on up, Matteo. Matteo is the kind of student who reminds us why we do what we do every day. Over the past month and really all year long, he's shown tremendous growth, not just academically, but as a person. His hard work, persistence, and his positive attitude have made a real impact in our classroom and in our hearts. Whether he's tackling a new concept, stepping out of his comfort zone, or lending a hand to a classmate, Matteo always brings courage and kindness to everything he does. He's learning to believe in himself, and we see that confidence growing stronger every day. Congratulations, Matteo Amici.
All right, let's say good morning to Mrs. Dion.
Good morning, everyone. Our All-Star student for this year is Diana Woodard. Diana is the perfect student for this because she is so determined and hardworking. She tries her best each day and never gives up. Diana is very sweet and caring to all of her peers and staff. She tries to assist her classmates every day when she can. I am so proud of you, Diana.
Let's say good morning to Mr. Dion.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say before I announce my All-Star student that my whole class is a wonderful class and I'm very proud of all of them. Okay, our All-Star student for this year is Laith Muhammad. I said Laith has done an excellent job being an All-Star student in my classroom this past year. He has become friends with many of his classmates and enjoys interacting with them on a daily basis. He also has continued to grow with his academic skills, making significant gains in his reading and math. Laith is energetic, cooperative, a great dancer, and committed to becoming the best student he can be. I'm very proud and impressed with his growth and pleased to announce that he is my All-Star student for the month of June 2025.
I knew a lot of that stuff about Blake. I didn't know the dancing part. All right, let's say good morning to Mrs. Bonvardisi.
Good morning. I'm super excited to tell you about my All-Star. Are you ready? It's J. Hayward Dorsey. Hayward Dorsey. I'm sorry. Okay, and this is what I wrote about J. Lee. In our classroom, where bright minds grow, there's someone special we all know. Reading, I-ready, math, she is a star. She is on all the first grade teachers' radar. She makes our classroom shine so bright by doing what is loyal and right. J. Lee's heart is devoted and true and always there to help me and to help you. Now first grade awaits with open doors. We can't wait to see how J. Lee will soar. Congratulations, All-Star.
Let's say good morning to Mrs. Brown.
Good morning, everyone. My All-Star student for 2025 is Victoria Marlenga. I chose Victoria for this award because she shows me and her classmates daily the act of a true friend. She is always willing to help a classmate, whether they are sad, need encouragement, or just someone to talk to. Victoria has shown so much growth. This once shy little girl is now a young lady who is not afraid to speak up when something is wrong. She works hard and is ready to take on first grade with confidence. Keep up the great work, Victoria.
Let's say good morning to Ms. Corrales.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Corrales, and our student all-star is Aviana Joseph. This school year, Aviana has consistently demonstrated all of our PBIS character traits, including but not limited to integrity, perseverance, friendship, bravery, teamwork, self-discipline, and kindness. I could not be more proud of her, and keep up the good work in first grade, Aviana.
Congratulations. All right, I need a big round of applause for all of our recipients of the PBIS All-Stars 2025. Congratulations. I want to take just a moment and say a big thank you to our 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Sales, and our school counselor, Ms. Ellis. Ms. Ellis is in the back. Ms. Ellis, give us a big wave. A big thank you to the two of them. They head up the PBIS team for our school, and that includes everything from making PBIS classroom tokens all the way to putting together this beautiful assembly today, including a red carpet. So a big thank you to you and Ms. Sales for making this happen for Jefferson Elementary, because without you, I could not do that. So as we start off next year, students, I want you to think in September about that long-term goal of June, and knowing that we are looking all year for our PBIS All-Stars. Yes, we named quite a few today for 2025, but we're already looking to 2026 PBIS All-Stars, and I know that each and every one of you has it inside to do that next year, without a doubt. All right, good morning, Jefferson Elementary. It's so nice to see you guys this morning. I'm excited to be here with you. A big welcome to our family and friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for our first PBIS All-Star Assembly. We're trying something new, very exciting. We had one earlier this morning for our primary elementary students, and now we're here with our intermediate students, very exciting. So, all year we've been talking about our Student of the Month, and each month we come together and we talk about a PBIS character trait, and we choose a student, or the classes choose a student that fit into that character trait. But we thought about, well, what are we going to do in June? Let's have an all-star assembly where we're looking at students that are all-stars, are the ones that are doing what's right all the time. So we worked carefully and put together a pretty cool assembly for today. If you haven't noticed, we've got our red paper. It's a red carpet that we've laid out for our all-stars. We have some pretty cool trophies and swag bags, and we have a special presentation and some decorations. So, I want to talk about what's an all-star. Throughout the 24-25 school year, we've learned about and celebrated 9 character traits: self-discipline, teamwork, bravery, kindness, perseverance, friendship, integrity, honesty, and loyalty. These character traits are key to being successful students in school and key to being successful adults in the future. We teach you about these traits at school because we know that they're important to understand, value, and practice while you're children in school and later in life. Today we are here to celebrate students that have shown these characteristics every day this entire school year. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes and sometimes poor decisions, but it's key that we learn from our mistakes and make better choices next time. Our Jefferson All-Star students do that. They are self-disciplined. They use teamwork. They are brave. They are honest, loyal. They are kind. They persevere and they have integrity. They are good friends. These students are respectful, responsible, and safe. Today we are here to acknowledge the importance of these traits and celebrate our students who practice and model them each day. The students receiving Jefferson All-Star Awards are role models. They are role models for their classmates, for the older students, and for the younger students, and they're even role models to adults, including myself. They do what's right because they know what's right. Without further ado, let's call them up here and give them a special award, the 2025 Jefferson All-Star Award. Teachers, we are not going to do this by grade. We are going to do this by individual class. So I will call up a teacher. We will announce who the student is. We will hear a special speech about them. They will get their certificate, their swag bag, and their trophy, and then they will be seated, and I will call up another student, or another teacher. So we're going to start with 4th grade, Miss Galillo. Let's say good morning to Miss Galillo.
Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to announce Michaela Duniak as our All-Star student. Michaela truly shines as an all-star student, consistently demonstrating all the PBIS character traits each and every day. She is a friend to everyone in class, thoughtful, kind, and generous. A perfect example of her big heart. She brought gifts for the entire class on her birthday. Michaela is also a high achiever academically and actively involved in school life through drama, choir, band, and the summer STEAM program. Her classmates would all agree, Michaela is an incredible student and an even better human being. We are so proud to celebrate her today. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Michaela. All right, let's say good morning to Mrs. Marsden.
Good morning, everyone. Our 2025 All-Star student at Jefferson Elementary School is Sataya Mu. Sataya is truly dedicated to her studies and is an excellent student. She puts forth maximum effort and always goes above and beyond what is expected to earn a grade. She sought guidance and suggestions and implemented them for improvement. Sataya always demonstrated initiative and self-discipline as well as a healthy interaction with classmates and teachers, which enhanced her learning process. Although she loved an opportunity to be goofy, she possessed the maturity to be serious and focused. I applaud her efforts, I recognize her perseverance, and I encourage her to continue striving for greatness. Congratulations, Sataya.
Congratulations, Sataya. All right, let's say good morning to Ms. Waskowitz.
Morning, boys and girls. I am very proud to recognize our All-Star from my class as Mia Wozni. Mia has consistently demonstrated all the important character traits that we value in our school community. She is respectful to teachers and classmates, always using kind words and listening with care. She takes responsibility for all of her work and actions, always turning in assignments on time and helping others without being asked. Fairness is very important to her, and she always includes others during group work and free time. She shows a caring heart by offering help to anyone who needs it and shows empathy to her friends. Mia is a trustworthy student and can always be counted on to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. Mia sets a great example for others, and I've been very lucky to have her in my class this year. I know she will go on to do great things and be successful in all she does. Congratulations, Mia.
Congratulations, Mia. All right, let's say good morning to Ms. Lorick.
Good morning, everyone. So, our All-Star is Angela Piacentino. It is a great privilege to recognize this exceptional student who truly embodies what it means to be an All-Star. Angela is a shining example of what happens when talent meets kindness and determination. Angela consistently goes above and beyond, not just in academics, but in character, attitude, and heart. Angela is a member of the Kindness Club, band, and choir. Outside of school, she's on the soccer team and plays the piano. Angela gives her best every time, not for recognition, but because that's simply who she is. You'll never hear her complain or take shortcuts. What truly makes Angela shine is her kindness and her ability to show empathy and compassion to others. She is respectful and treats everyone with maturity, patience, and a positive attitude. Angela is also caring, always willing to lend a hand, share a smile, or offer words of encouragement when someone needs it most. In conclusion, Angela is someone we can all look up to because she makes people around her feel seen, valued, and supported. Thank you for showing us what excellence looks like when it's rooted in humility and kindness. You are truly an all-star, and we can't wait to see how your light continues to shine in the future. Congratulations.
All right, let's say again good morning to Ms. Rivera.
The student that has been chosen for our Classroom All-Star is Mason Roman Rodriguez.
Mason exemplifies all of our life skills on a daily basis and encourages his peers to do the same. He is a role model not only in our class, but also throughout the building. He is extremely respectful and incredibly responsible. Mason has an upbeat, positive attitude and never gives up. He continually strives to do his best academically and is always willing to help others achieve their best. Not only is Mason an all-star in class, but he is also an all-star outside as well. Mason is a member of our student council, and he was selected for the 5th grade cross-country and track events, and he is a member of the 5th grade choir and band ensembles. Additionally, he plays for Barcelona Academy travel soccer team and has recently competed in Virginia and North Carolina, as well as playing for Future Stars Soccer Club, which competes locally. He plays for the Wolfpack football team at Accelerate Sports and Borz's Recreation Center and the Burton Basketball League in New York Mills. Mason is a remarkable young man, and I am confident he will continue to do amazing things in his future. Congratulations and keep up the good work.
Congratulations, Mason. All right, from Mr. Rogowski, Ms. Casella, and Ms. Almey's class, let's say good morning to Mr. Rogowski and Ms. Almey.
Okay, so for Rogowski, Casella, and Almey, our all-star student is Amari Martinez. Amari's exceptional qualities haven't gone unnoticed this year. He truly exemplifies what it means to be an all-star student. And I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate his remarkable efforts. His commitment to learning, coupled with his strong work ethic, sets a powerful example for all of the students around him. Beyond his performance in the classroom, what truly makes him stand out is his well-roundedness. In addition, Amari isn't just worried about himself, he is always checking on those around him. Amari, as you continue on your journey, remember that these qualities, your compassion for others, your strong work ethic, your leadership potential, and your unwavering commitment to being your best self will serve you incredibly well as you move forward. I have told Amari that I wish I could clone him, as he is just an amazing student. It has been my pleasure to have you in class this year. Thank you.
Congratulations, Omari. Whenever I see Omari in the hallway, which is most mornings, he will stop and ask me, Mrs. Van Duren, how is your day going? And he literally wants an answer. Like, he's not just saying hi and passing me by. He genuinely cares how my morning's going, and he's checking on me, which is just a special student to do that. So thank you, Omari. All right, Mr. Green is not here today, but we have Ms. Simon. She's going to present hers, and then unfortunately, Ms. Simon, we're going to have you sit and then come back up just for the order of the student pictures. So let's say good morning to Ms. Simon.
Good morning, everyone. So Mr. Green's all-star student is unfortunately not here today, but we wanted to read what he wrote about her anyway because it's such a great achievement. So Mr. Green said he would like to take this time to say that the student he chose for the all-star student goes above and beyond in and out of the classroom. He said this student has shown growth in so many ways and for so many people. This student gets excellent grades, is always prepared, and truly a pleasure to teach. He said, I don't know if the student understands how amazing they are and how greatness shines inside this person. Mr. Green's all-star student for the 24-25 school year is Alexandra Zuniga Felix.
So congratulations to Alexandra. We will make sure she gets her awards. All right, let's say good morning to Ms. Sales.
Good morning. I'm pleased to announce that our all-star student for the 2025 school year is Leah Carey. someone who is smart, kind, loving, funny, helpful, amazing, and thoughtful. She always makes a point of giving to everyone and never forgets her friends. I couldn't agree more with these sentiments. Leah embodies our school's principles of being respectful, responsible, and safe on a daily basis. She works diligently in all that she does. Academically, she never lets a lower grade or difficult topic defeat her. Instead, she looks for her mistakes, asks for help when needed, and works to understand what she missed until she's mastered it. She actively takes on additional challenges and is involved in a variety of extracurriculars both in and out of school. It's remarkable how much she accomplishes. Moreover, Leah is a role model who stands out among her peers and is continuously relied upon by those around her. She is always willing to help others achieve their own success, taking the time to help them with assignments or just being a shoulder to lean on through difficult times. It's been a tough school year, but her optimism and cheerful presence have made each day a bit brighter. I believe the future holds great things for her, and I hope her shine never dulls. Congratulations, Leah, on being our All-Star.
Congratulations, Leah. All right, we will have Miss Simon come back up so we can find out who her PBIS All-Star is for her class this year.
Hello again, everyone. The All-Star Student Award from our class goes to Fatuma Manandwa. Fatuma has consistently shown all year that she is deserving of this award. She is the student you never have to remind what is expected of her, she just does it. She is respectful, responsible, and safe, as well as a great classmate and student. She is self-motivated and driven to succeed regardless of the challenge, and she helps others whenever she gets the chance. She consistently achieves academically and shows a genuine interest in learning. Fatuma displays a positive attitude, is always willing to help, and is involved in school activities in addition to her studies. She embodies all of the PBIS character traits we highlight here at school, and we are very proud to have her as our All-Star student. Congratulations, Fatuma, for being an All-Star.
Congratulations, Fatuma. All right, let's give one more big round of applause for our 2025 PBIS All-Star students. I want to take a minute and just acknowledge that this was not an easy decision for a lot of the teachers. A lot of the teachers said to me, "Are you serious, Mrs. Van Duren? You want me or my class to choose one student? We have absolutely amazing students here at Jefferson." And I said, "Yes, I do." So I thank all of our teachers for making that hard decision, but I think it's really important that we recognize our PBIS All-Stars each year. So students, I know our 6th graders are moving on, and I encourage all of you to continue to be the most amazing students beyond Jefferson Elementary and walk around with pride and tell them, yeah, I was a Jefferson student and I am an All-Star. But I also want our other students that are here, and I told our younger students the same thing this morning. When we start off in September and we're talking about PBIS next year, be thinking long term. In June, we will be doing this again, and I'm sure without a doubt we will see some repeat students up here, but we will also see some new faces, and I'm looking forward already to a year from now who will be our 2026 PBIS All-Stars, because we have a bunch of you here in this audience, I am sure. Students, we're gonna round things out by finishing with our Jefferson chant. All right, who are we? What are we? What are we? What are we? Who are we? Absolutely, we are the Jefferson Raiders, and we are proud to be the Jefferson Raiders. Congratulations again to our students. Students, I do need you to look at your teachers at this time.